Hello friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Emily. I'm so happy to have you here. I make videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays about books and about beauty. So normally I do my intros with my face already done if I'm doing makeup, but I wanted to keep it a surprise today. Didn't want to spoil it because today we're going to be doing a palette bingo. So I love watching this style of video. Basically what happens is that I take a palette and each shade gets assigned a number. I use a random number generator to pick what colors I'm going to use, and then I have to create a look. And today I'm going to be using the Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette for this, and I love this palette. It is so gorgeous. And I decided to use this palette because I thought it would be a fun challenge for a palette bingo. It's very colorful, and we could end up with something amazing, or we could end up with something crazy that I'm gonna have to figure out how to try to make it amazing. So tons of creators do this style of video, and I really enjoy watching them, especially Angelica Nyqvist. I think I'm saying her name right. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She is Swedish, and she makes all of these incredibly inspiring, colorful looks. So I love watching her palette bingos because I know they're gonna be with a palette like this with tons of color, and it's gonna look amazing. So we're gonna try our best at it today. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Honey?
Okay, so I have my computer here with the random number generator pulled up on Google. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so it's nice and big so you guys can see. So there are 21 shades in this palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can coordinate this looking in the viewfinder. All right, so our first one is number 19, shade number 19. Let's see which one that is. And I decided I was gonna go like across. So 19, oh my gosh. 19 is this beautiful shade right here, Daffodil. So it looks really orange in the pan, but it pulls a little bit more yellow orange on the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. Okay. And I think, oh, and you can see in the swatch how it starts out really orange, but then when you start to blend it out, it gets more yellow. So I think that color is amazing, and I love wearing it. We're gonna see how it mixes with the other colors. And I decided I'm gonna do at least 4 colors, but if I get 4 and I decide maybe I wanna take the risk and use one more, we'll see. All right, so that is color number 1. Number 2 is gonna be 21, okay. 21 is the last shade in the palette, which is this shade right here, Dahlia. And this is a beautiful reddish burgundy shade. Okay, I like where we're going so far. I'm a little nervous. Seems too good to be true so far. All right, number 6. Ooh, okay, so now we're getting interesting. So number 6 is this shade Orchid right here, which is this lovely lavender color, and I haven't actually used this one yet. So, ooh, that's pretty soft, pretty light. Let's see if I can build that up at all. Let's see, can we build it up? Yeah, we can build it up a little bit, but that's soft. Okay, that's good to know. Not super, super pigmented. All right, so I said at least 4. So we're gonna see. Maybe we'll go more. Number 11. Okay, so number 11 is this pink shade right here, Magnolia. And that's another really soft one, okay. Another soft color. I also don't have any eyeshadow primer on my arm, but I have it on my eyes, so we'll see if that makes a difference. Okay, so mostly warm. That purple is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna pick one more color with the random number generator. We'll see, I might regret this. I might get something that makes it more difficult instead of more easy. All right. 6, didn't I already get that? Yeah, okay, Dragon. 17, okay. Okay, so 17 is this shade right here, Hydrangea. I'm getting all mattes. I was a little worried I was gonna get like 5 glitters, but here we are. So we need to build a look with these 5 mattes. So I'm gonna think for a minute about what I wanna do. Okay, so I've thought about it a bit, and I think I'm gonna take, the easy way would be to use like the warmer shades on the top and the cooler shades as like a lower lash line, but I don't want to take the easy way. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think I want to take the pink, the purple, and like this burgundy color on the lid, and then I think I want to do a orange lower lash line and then a blue inner corner. We'll see. It might look totally crazy and bad, but that's what we're gonna go for. So I've already put eye primer on my eyes. I'm gonna take this brush from Wet n Wild. It's a little bit denser. I like the shape. I don't know how to describe brush shapes, but it looks like this. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna have to keep looking at my arm because I'm gonna keep forgetting what shades I'm supposed to be using. But I'm gonna start with the purple because I'm gonna do blue on the inner corner, and I think that'll blend best into purple. So that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm gonna take that shade Orchid and put that right here. And I like this shape of the brush because the end of it is kind of flat, so I can pack shadow on, but then I can also blend it out. This one's really good for like that more detailed work. If I'm gonna use more than like one color on the lid, I usually reach for this brush. Just tell me what you want. Alright, I cleaned off the brush and now I'm gonna use that same brush with the pink shade Magnolia. And I think I'm going to take this all the way out for the rest of the lid because I'm just going to be using that deepening up burgundy color out there, and I just want to focus that on the outer corner. And I just dip back into that Orchid shade, and I'm just brightening up that purple I already have in there. I'm probably going to keep doing this throughout the look just because anytime you blend a little bit, it takes away some of the color, and especially with like a soft pastel color like this, I just want to keep building it up. I've got the pink and purple, and I'm going to take this small kind of fluffy brush and dip into that shade Dahlia and just deepen up the outer corner. Okay, and I'm going to take this fluffy blending brush from e.l.f. and just kind of blend all of that in together, and then I'm going to add some more of those pastel shades back on top. There's nothing on this brush right now, it's clean. I'm just using it to blend out that darker color. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild brush, go back into that shade Magnolia, and put some more of that on the middle of the lid. And I'm going to use that same brush and once again go into Orchid and just build up that purple some more so we don't lose that. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with how this is going so far. So I always do my eyelids first, and then I do my base of my face, and then I do the lower lash line and inner corner, and then I do everything else. So I'm gonna go do my next couple steps off camera, and then I will be back to finish up. Okay, so I did my foundation and my concealer, and I powdered. So now I'm ready to do the lower lash line, and I'm gonna use that orange shade Daffodil on the whole lower lash line. And I'm gonna kind of blend it into the shade Dahlia that's on my outer corner there. Yeah, that's a fun contrast. Alright, and now for the real showstopper, the shade Hydrangea I'm going to put on the inner corner. And I'm using this small detail brush from e.l.f. Alright, and I'm going to go back to that same Wet n Wild brush I was using earlier and go back into Orchid, the purple shade, and just blend a little bit of that inner corner shade into the look. Okay, so here is the finished eyeshadow look. I know it's looking a little crazy, but I think once I do mascara and my brows and the rest of my face, I think it'll pull together. I'm a fan, but I know not everybody is obsessed with the tropical bird kind of look that I like to go for, but I will see you back in a minute, well, a couple minutes for me, like 1 second for you, with my finished, completed look. Okay, this is the finished look. See, I told you it would come together. Still might not be your vibe, but it is definitely mine. I thought this was so much fun. So once again, to review, I did my palette bingo with the Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette. Ton of fun. I definitely want to do, every time I play with this palette, I feel so inspired. The color story is just so beautiful, and this was fun. This is definitely, I might have combined a couple of these colors, but I definitely would not have combined all 5 of these colors on my own. This was a lot of fun. So then to finish off my face, I used the same eyebrow pencil I always do. It's the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I didn't bring that over here. I used my trusty Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. For blush, I used the e.l.f. Blush palette. I have the shade Dark because I didn't like the light colors, but I combined the 2 browner shades there. And then for my highlight, I used the Ofra and Samantha March collaboration. I just dipped into the pink Start Inspired shade, and I used a little bit of eyeliner, not enough that it's really visible, but I love my trusty Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. I think I actually got the name right that time. I just purchased it in the shade Forest Brown, and I have been obsessed with this because sometimes I want eyeliner, but I don't want it to be like bam, black liquid liner, you know? This is that same formula that's really easy for me to use, but it's brown, so it's a lot more subtle. Just if I want to add a little bit of definition, but not so much that it looks like I'm wearing a lot of eyeliner. Because this look was pretty soft, I didn't want to pop a black liner on there. So, Forest Brown it is. And then my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, eyelashes, and eyelashes, mascara on my eyelashes that come on my face naturally. And for my lips, I have the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. So yeah, this is the finished look. I'm honestly so happy with this. This was really fun, and I'm excited to do more palette bingos in the future. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you go and to hit that bell icon to get a notification every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.